Another episode of Hawk Talk coming to you from Judy Walton, Scarifile Field, Lincoln Revill, alongside Austin DeCouta and Austin. What started out as a back-and-forth game between the Harbor Hawks and the Harwich Mariners turned out in disappointment tonight as the Harbor Hawks took a disappointing 15-12 loss against the Mariners.
Yeah, the Mariners were able to get out to an early 8-0 lead in the first inning. The Harbor Hawks battled back throughout the entirety of the game, though, and they were able to cut the deficit to one run at one point. The Harbor Hawks were able to get within 3 at the end of the ball game. They lost 15-12. They put up a boatload of hits. That's back-to-back games where at least 7 runs have come across and at least 10 hits for Hyannis. So that's a good sign for the Harbor Hawks in the future. They're starting to the bats are waking up. Just the pitching staff a little bit off that. A lot of base hits tonight for the Mariners, and this is just a team where they took advantage of the first pitches tonight from the Harbor Hawks pitching staff. A lot of hits early in counts, a lot of extra base hits tonight, but definitely a positive game. Lots of good takeaways tonight. Lots of guys who had real good games at the dish. We saw Cooper McKean come out and play well out of the bullpen tonight. Had a few strikeouts, but overall not a bad game for Hyannis, and it's a loss that you'll have to take.
A long comeback started early on in the game, and one of the leaders of that comeback was Caden Rose, as our Sideline Reporter Taylor Farmer actually caught up with Caden after tonight's game.
Caden, your first home run in the Cape League tonight. What did you see or like on that pitch that you were able to overrush?
Well, he threw a fastball by me earlier in the count, so I knew he was probably going to go back to it. And he threw it down in fastball. I got the head out. Hit it good.
Now, Coach has played you in a few different positions. What's it mean to you that he feels confident enough to play you as a utility player?
Well, I'm a baseball player. I'm not a purely conservative position. I'm not a center fielder. I'm not a shortstop. I'm a baseball player. And, as a baseball player, you got to play multiple positions. And, the more you can do, the better you can be for your team.
Now, y'all are putting a lot of runs on the board. The bats are going. Do you feel like y'all are on the right track to finding some success?
I mean, some nights it'll be the bats, some nights it'll be the arms. And, once we finally put it all together, we should have a pretty good team.
Right. Well, good job tonight.
Thank you.
Here at McKeon Park, alongside Caden Rose and Taylor Farmer, Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Another great interview tonight. And Caden Rose got his first start at second base, his first home run of the season. Just what did we see from Caden Rose tonight?
Yeah, you saw a hitter who's starting to grow a little bit, get more mature at the plate. You saw a fastball early in the count, like he talked about, that got by him. He was ready for that pitch again. Caden swung the bat well tonight. Had a couple RBIs on the line for himself tonight, and along with Rose, Rose had a solo homer. Clark Elliott with a solo homer, and Luke Mann a 3-run homer. So the balls were just flat off the bats of the Harbor Hawks tonight.
Very active offensive game for the Harbor Hawks tonight. We're looking to keep that offense going as we battle the Chatham Anglers tomorrow night once again from home. That'll be tomorrow at 6 o'clock. But for now, for our producer Matt Noah, our Sideline Reporter Taylor Farmer, and my partner Austin DeCouta, I'm Lincoln Revill saying see you tomorrow night on Hawk Talk.